Hey guys, it's Pikachu. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally fulfilling a long-time request and starting a new series of videos featuring my weekly rank games where I'm going to share games I find entertaining for you guys. I haven't been playing a lot of rank, and as you watch this video, you'll soon see why. But as always, I try my best to give you guys a great viewing experience, so let's begin the montage.
Got me down, roll me up, press me up against your lips. Let me fill your lungs, then breathe me out. California grown rap songs, you see the best comes out the west. Let me blur your lines, you won't regret it. I'll take you to the moon and back, backseat of my Cadillac. Start out slow, then play it faster. Let me fill your lungs, and breathe me out. Press me up again. I know what you fantasize about. Boy, I'll get you so high.
Hope you guys enjoyed the montage, but before we start, I have an important PSA. This Violet game was played against a 78% win rate 5-man queue in the Conqueror elo, and I thought I was doing well in this game, but unfortunately, AOV had different plans for me. After talking to a lot of players, I realized that after the new update, smaller screen size phones are experiencing many visual bugs for sure on the iOS phones. So that being said, let's begin the bug roll. As you can see here, Crest literally ults the wrong way, and somehow I got stunned, and the result is I died. This actually happened, guys. Ugh. Next, this is a visual bug that's hard to catch, but it's Hayate's ultimate distance. So first of all, Hayate in this game has Purify and not Flicker as a talent. Now, notice carefully in the slow-mo how he kind of teleports next to me, and his ultimate dash range is as high as my Violet ultimate on my screen, which is clearly not the case if it didn't bug. Finally, the Superman bug. If you look closely, he's not even behind me, and I'm literally behind my tower. Not only do I glitch past the tower, he sets the AOV record for the highest, longest Superman push, and just look at how far I go. This is proof of the visual bugs, so be careful in your own games, especially if you're using an iOS model that doesn't have the same size as the iPhone Pro Max. If you're just using the iPhone or the iPhone Pro, I've heard from several players that this is a bug that they've noticed as well. I think and hope that this AOV experience is unique to Asia server only because it's so frustrating. Alright, Alright guys, so the first game today is going to be a Thorne ranked game that happened right before the Violet bugs on the same smaller screen phone. The later games after this are great, and I played them on a different phone with a bigger screen that didn't have the visual bugs. Both phones were iOS models. So I wanted to show this Thorne game to show the honest side of my gameplay. I definitely got tilted this game after some very frustrating plays, and I'm turning lemons into lemonade so you guys can laugh at my pain. And also be aware of this bug, so definitely be careful. Alright, so the game literally just began, and we already start with Hayate's perfectly placed S1 to cancel Mina's recall from the bush. My tilt is already starting. On this enemy dive, I felt like I played very well, flashing the Hayate ultimate at the last second so all three enemies are low, and then Elandorr comes and proceeds to miss every ability. I already feel like crying. Then, Elandorr takes 2 waves and I'm immediately down 200 gold even though I got Superman kill gold. And guys, here's the difference between my server and hopefully other servers. I get lane priority on Hayate, so I feel like I can go mid and make something happen, which is usually the case. Joke's on me guys, all I can do is have my turret, and as you can see, Hayate taunts the invisible Zuka trying to gank him. I'm definitely pretty frustrated at this point in the game. Then, literally a minute later, I just get run down by Superman and die here, and I could have played better here for sure, but as most marksman players know, it's just such a tilting way to die. Fortunately, I see Superman entering the bush, so I immediately run, and this dodge results in us getting this much needed double kill. And here the visual bug strikes again. Hayate teleports in distance, and frame by frame, as you can see in milliseconds, his ultimate tracks my flicker? So I'm absolutely frustrated now because it couldn't possibly get any worse. The game screen is literally bugging out, and there's nothing I can do to foresee that or really deal with that. Nope. Guys, watch this. I'm just casually walking to a lane in my jungle and Scott is giving me vision in front, and hello Xanis, nice to meet you too. I react slowly here because I had no idea his genius level IQ lets him predict my exact location. Help me!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would.
After contemplating my life choices, I calm down, farm, and try to help my team. I get a nice kill on Xanis in the Dragon Pit. On the next team fight, I deal a lot of damage zoning the enemies, and I finish it off with a nice flicker to get the kill on L'Oreal. In the end, we sandwiched the Hayate, which was extra satisfying for me, to end the game. So guys, this is the Elandorr Jungle ranked game that I played the day after I switched phones and figured out the visual bug issue that was occurring on smaller screens. We start off with a nice first blood on Zip, but my team gets double killed by Yina. In this fight, I use my bullets on Zip, so when Xanis and Dirac shows, I have to retreat. I use my ultimate to do damage as I wait for my S2 cooldown, and notice how I auto-attack to get rid of my bullets first so I can S2 again with full bullets, but somehow I don't stun even though I'm using a yellow bullet. I think it's another AOV bug unfortunately, and Zip does get away. On the next play, Malik is helping me with the Spirit Sentinel, and of course, Xanis pops up at the most opportune moment alongside Ina. I should have ran, but I got greedy and tried to snipe the Sentinel and ended up getting chased down by their top laner. This next clip shows Xanis instantly reacting to me without vision of me, and you can tell by seeing when the enemy avatars pop up on my screen. After already clearly being on vision, he randomly starts clearing the wave, so I'm like, okay, let me try to kill you, but then the Zip pulls off a great play and saves him at the very last moment. Then, I get a pick on Zip, and I'm so ready to get my recess and pop off, but I have to play conservatives here and run away because Xanis can delete me if he gets close enough. Next, I also get a pick off on Violet. My favorite combo is double purple and one yellow because you can get that crucial stun with your S2 and you still have the damage to finish enemies off. Here, I try to help my team contest Slayer, but I just can't get the right angle off and I end up having to retreat only after killing Zip. You can see on the minimap how Malik decided to split instead of help, which was a crucial mistake. After they summon the Drake, I'm constantly changing my bullets here. Double blue bullets for wave clear and double purple for fighting. Malik dives in too far and gets instantly deleted once again, so it's somehow up to me to try to hold the towers. I switch to blue bullets, get a lot of nice AoE damage off, and that forces them to retreat. Next, we are finally grouped as a team, and the enemies overextended. My damage is crazy right now late game, and I just delete Dirac here and end up doing so much damage on Zip. We push the towers and notice how I position to get the strong side behind my teammates. Then, I can safely deal damage. I delete Xanis and just 3-shot Violet. Check out my Thorne build video guys, it still works since we're still on the same patch here on Asia server. In the end, we can't push here because of Dirac's ultimate. Notice the minimap in this clip. The enemies literally just showed mid, and Malik gets to the wave and shows afterwards. At this point, I'm already heading towards Malik, trying to cover him because I know through experience what the enemies do to win in the late game. In the time it takes Malik to clear one wave, the ADC, top laner, and support all gank him immediately after they clear the mid wave. Guys, what can I say here? This play ends up getting them the Slayer. The next fight, notice how I maximize my damage by unloading bullets first, and then using the S2 to completely reload. Since I got my resurrect just a little bit late, I didn't go for the kills because I was scared of dying and throwing the game. And my teammates are a little bit heavy this game, just a little. I push the wave and notice that Violet stuck around, so I immediately pounce. The last clip and most unfortunate, Violet is still dead from me killing her, so this should be a smooth objective take with 4 members here. The randos I got paired with this match are clearly not hacking, and look what happens. Zip rolls in 1v4 initially so my teammates get baited, but in reality, he's setting up the perfect flank angle for his teammates with no prior vision. So my Tulin and Leville just get sandwiched and deleted by the enemies on the minimap, and I'm forced to path all the way around the edge. Only in my rank games will you see the enemies willingly take a fight and smash my team after we secured the most powerful team buff in the game. GG guys. The bright side is that they gave me my star back since I did 40% damage and was the losing MVP, but overall, it's a pretty tough loss to swallow. And for reference, I was in a 2-man queue with Mina for this match, so the random pairing wasn't really great either. Alrighty guys, this is an Elandorr Jungle game also in Ranked at the Conqueror Elo on Asia server that happened right after the Thorne match, and we got paired against the same enemy jungler who played Zephys this game, and the same enemy Dirac from last game. Immediately, the Vera I got randomly paired with says I'm map hack, and during champion select kept on saying that I'm a noob feeder. And you know guys, on Asia server, and I've heard on many other servers, it's like a habit or like a trend to target YouTubers. So this is obviously super pleasant to deal with. But here you go, here I am posting the full game that I played on your team, so feel free to take a nice little look at whether I'm hacking. On the first play of the game, I use my S1 to get in range of Baldum, ultimate him so he can't escape, and then I use my S2 to secure the kill. When you're using abilities as Elandorr, make sure to auto attack as much as possible in between. And then look guys, not even 2 minutes in, and we have the Elsu ability into the invisible Mina inside of the bush. Yes, just what anyone would hope for. In this clip, notice how I dash with my S1 first to get the poke off, dash back, and then ultimate across to catch Zuka to secure the solo kill. Be creative on Elandorr, and of course, Vera tries to troll me by stealing my jungle minion. Notice here how I use my S2 as a means to reposition instead of using my S1 here because I'm already in range to auto attack. I then use my S1 to get in range of Baldum, dodge the Zephys ult, and push him away to finish the combo. Just keep dancing around your enemies and your range, and this poke lets me secure the dragon. Right here, my team and I get nice poke onto 3 enemies, and I see that Elsu is just split pushing so far up the lane, so I'm like, okay, even if he can see me, he can't run anymore because he's overextended. I corner him and most importantly, ultimate him against the wall to stun him, and then delete him using my S2. So guys, this clip is both showcasing the power of Elandorr's continuous hits, but also Hayate deliberately throwing the game. I repeat, Hayate on my team is deliberately throwing the game. I'm deleting Baldum's HP bar, and since Zuka is top lane, I chase Zephys and Dirac since they have no backup. But as I killed Dirac, notice how Hayate literally recalled and is just sitting there, and he lets Zuka just take the base. You see what Vera said? Even Vera, who was flaming me and doesn't like me, was asking if our random Hayate was AFK. And he's like, nah, no need to care about top. Guys, I'm speechless. I don't even know how this stuff happens. These people are literally trolling. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I start the Slayer because I'm trying to force the enemies to fight while I'm still so ahead. Notice Zuka split pushing here again, and he can literally end the base because Hayate is legit trolling and leaves top lane again and doesn't clear any waves. Now, carefully watch the mini-map here. Mina, who was previously nowhere to be seen by the enemies, recalls because of Hayate, and Zephys ultimates into the bush without any vision of Mina to cancel her recall in the bush. Guys, look at his HP on Zephys and he still did that. This is because Zuka was split pushing once again, as we saw on the minimap, with a full wave, and Zephys was trying to allow Zuka to successfully backdoor Ender base, and that's why he ulted into the bush without vision to cancel Mina's recall. This Fulgora player is the Zephys in this game and also the Xanis from last game, so I met him twice back to back in ranked, and that was certainly very interesting. Especially given Fulgora's history of calling myself and almost every single master or above player on Asia server a meth hacker. Now then, a quick tip while sieging. Use your S1 dash forward to poke because you can use your ultimate to dive towards if needs be, such as on Elsu. Once you have Slayer regen, Elandorr is a monster in taking down the outer turrets. Here, the Lorian completely runs it down and tower dives, and so I just go mid and try to take the turret because I don't know why he did that. So Zuka goes around his base getting a nice flank angle so I don't see him, and I have a great ultimate but ultimately can't get away, and I get bursted down just before I can escape. I end up taking down Panda with me 1v4. And look at what Hayate is saying now. Oh, I wanted to laugh, but now all I want to do is cry, guys. This is actually a real rank game. Yep. Alright. So Hayate continues to write, and I can't even keep up in the narration anymore. I kill Baldum eventually, and look at what Hayate does. Without vision, he runs down and fights the enemy ADC and marksman in the dragon pit and gets a double kill. Now I'm laughing again, guys. I have no idea what's going on, but now at least I know I can end the game and we can put an end to all this fiasco. I get the kill on Zuka, and since my attack speed is so high, I can just auto attack down the base no matter what Dirac does. Well, GG guys, what a wonderful game, and I totally didn't stop queuing after that out of tilt. Anyways, as a conclusion, guys, after this rank session, I feel like I need to go to AOV therapy. First, we have the random Vera who is accusing me and insulting me, and then we have the very suspicious players on the enemy team, as you saw from the games, and then you have our Hayate who is intentionally trying to throw the game and saying stuff like, "Bro, don't worry," to the enemies. "Bro, don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything, just come end the base," in a rank game. So that's all very lovely and fantastic. Anyways, yeah, rank on Asia server for players like me who lack the certain pro player game sense that allows you to know the enemy location at all times is very difficult. And in all seriousness, guys, I really hope you had a good time watching this because that's the main point of this video. We live in a crazy time with a lot of hard situations around the world for everyone, so no matter what happens, have fun, smile when you can, and enjoy the life we've got. As always, remember, it's just a game, so don't try to let it bring you down too much. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and leave a comment if you want me to continue this series of unfortunate events. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!